Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Tonight I have a haul from Zeepbath, and I don't know if you guys remember, I did a video, well, I've done a couple of videos on Zeep. Zeep is run by a woman named Ashley out of Las Vegas, and about a year and a half ago, I was her original tester for wax melts. So she had been making Bath and Body. She makes fabulous Bath and Body, by the way. But she had sent me all this wax, and it was right around Christmas time. I think it was like right around Halloween that she sent it. And she was looking to open up in December. And so I spent probably about a good 2 weeks heavily testing her formula for her and giving her feedback on the wax. And then I ordered one time in 2016, and I had really good results with her wax, keep in mind. But it was a situation where I was doing so much testing last year and so much with the new vendors that I had ordered once from her in early 2016 and then like not again until the very end of the year. And what ended up happening is Ashley actually sent me a box last Christmas, like the Christmas that just passed. And the box had like a couple of her wax tarts, some of her Bath and Body, and it was just like a really nice, thoughtful thank you. And she was like, "Oh, it's the 1 year anniversary of when you tested for me." And I was so touched by that I was like, you know, I'm gonna start like really paying attention. So I fell in love with her bath stuff. 9 times out of 10 when I order from Ashley, I order bath stuff. I absolutely love her whipped soaps. They're like my favorite whip soap. I absolutely love her shower butters, which is like an in-shower body conditioner, moisturizer. Absolutely love those. Really, really, really love her bath stuff. I hadn't ordered too much wax, like a couple of things here and there, but mostly I've ordered her bath stuff. Well, she decided to go ahead and do a wax-only restock because people were really begging for the wax. And she's poured so much Bath and Body and the wax on a smaller scale, and people were just begging for the wax. So she did a wax-only restock. And she poured some beautiful things, and I decided to place an order. So that's what this is. So 3 minutes in of me yammering about Zeepbath and how much I love Ashley. But this order here is like one of the most exciting, fantastic smelling orders of wax that I have gotten in a very long time. I am absolutely obsessed with every single thing in this order. This is like summertime to a T. Absolutely spectacular. So I'm going to go over them with you. She sent me a sample of coconut macchiato. And this one was one that she did pour for the restock, but it was not one that was on my radar. I wasn't super interested in it. Coffee is one of those things that in wax I can take it or leave it. This is really strong. And I remembered from testing for her from a year and a half ago that she has a really strong coffee. Like, it performs amazingly well. So I know this is going to be killer. But this is an extremely strong coffee scent. Not necessarily in a bad way, but like, let's just say I'm glad that they're small tarts because these little tiny tarts are going to kick major butt when I throw these in the warmer. So this is like a sweet, like I get the coffee, I get a little bit of coconut, maybe a little bit of caramel, maybe a little bit of vanilla. I mean, it smells like a Starbucks drink, honestly. It's really good. It's really, really good. Like I said, it wasn't really one that was on my radar because I don't really melt a whole lot of coffee scents, but I will totally melt this. And usually when I melt coffee scents, it's usually in the fall. For some reason, I don't know. I drink coffee year round, but I associate coffee scents with fall for whatever reason. So this one will probably get hung on to for a little while. And then onto what I ordered. She poured clamshells kind of at the last minute and poured like several different scents in clamshells. So I grabbed Party Doll. It is strawberries, cranberries, raspberries, and champagne. So it's basically Blonde Moment with strawberry added, because Blonde Moment is cranberry, raspberry, champagne. So this is Blonde Moment with raspberry added to it. And I hadn't ever tried a Zeep clamshell before. So the clamshell itself, clamshells can be hit or miss because some of the actual shells can have a very plasticky scent. And that can be a turnoff for people. Now this one, honestly, I do get a little bit of plastic from this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the wax part out and just put it in a bag. I'm gonna rebag it into a polypropylene bag and dump the clamshell. It's not a big deal. I don't mind doing it. Some people don't want to do that. It's fine with me. Like, I don't mind at all rebagging a clamshell for the purposes of not having the plasticky smell. But the scent itself smells great. It's definitely Blonde Moment with strawberry added to it. I get the champagne, that slight fizziness, and then just all those different fruits. Strawberry, cranberry, raspberry. It's a good scent. It's a really, really, really good scent. The next thing that I ordered is Seeing Pink. So this is a blend of pink sugar, pink chiffon, and pink diamonds. So pink sugar is the Aqualina pink sugar dupe for the perfume. Pink chiffon is a Bath & Body Works dupe. And pink diamonds is a Victoria's Secret dupe for, I think this scent is like Bombshell Pink Diamonds or something. So this is all of those combined. I already knew I loved this because I had this in body care. I had it in a whipped soap and in a shower butter, and like literally wouldn't stop using them in my shower until they were gone. So I needed to have some of this scent in wax. And it smells exactly the same. Super girly, perfumey, sweet perfumey girly. Love it, love it, love it. And with these, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. If I am going to, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to approach these the way I approach a Vintage Chic Scents flower, which is divide it into thirds. I think that's what I'm going to do with these, is divide them into thirds. But it smells gorgeous. I love this scent. I would love to have this scent in a room spray. She's probably poured it in a room spray before, and I'm just being ignorant and don't know what I'm doing. But if you haven't, Ashley, and you watch this, I would love Seeing Pink in a room spray. And the next one here is Happy Camper. So this is toasted marshmallow and vanilla waffle cone. This one is definitely going to be saved for towards the end of summer. This is so yummy. The vanilla sugar waffle cone goes really well with toasted marshmallow. So these are the shapes. I would probably, based on the thickness, divide it in half for a melt. Divide each one in half for a melt. If somebody, Lindsay Love maybe, that melts a lot of Zeep, wants to give me some pointers on how much of one of these to melt, that would be awesome. But yeah, this smells really good. I love toasted marshmallow pretty much any time of year. And it goes really, really well with vanilla waffle cone. Really, really well. And I don't think I've seen that blend before. Not saying that nobody's ever made it, but I don't think I've ever seen it before. This next one right here is Beach Bound. This is like literally, it says beach plus sunshine plus tan lines. This scent is kicking ass and taking names. My goodness. This is very, very much like suntan lotion, like pure, no apologies necessary, no apologies given suntan lotion. That is exactly what this is. You have to really like beachy scents, but that is exactly what this smells like. I definitely get like the sand scent and the suntan lotion. That is exactly what this is. There's not really any like any like watery notes in this at all. This is hardcore suntan lotion. It's a hot day and you're sitting on the beach and you're sunbathing. That is what this is. This is super strong. I'm so excited. This reminds me, if you're old school Bath and Body Works fan, Poolside. I think it was called Suntan first and then it was called Poolside, but it was the same scent. That is what this is a dupe of. It's gotta be. It's gotta be, because I instantly, when I smelled this, it took me back. I mean, that was one of my favorite candles. And that is exactly what this smells like. And, oh my gosh, it's so good. I would love that in body care. Very, very much. And this next one right here is Toes in the Sand, coconut and sweet vanilla, and beach vibes, whatever that is. And I was talking to Lindsay Love, and she thought maybe this was a dupe for something, and I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what it was, but this is greatness. This is like very much a, I mean, it's coconut and vanilla, but I mean, it just instantly takes you to the beach. I mean, this is vacation in a wax melt. It is so good. And I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it's very fresh coconut, very sweet vanilla. And then there's something else going on in here. There's some other type of like beachy, slightly perfumey, sandy-ish type scent. Very, very good. So this one is probably, even though I went on and on and on and on and on about Beach Bound, this one's probably my favorite from the order, because I don't think, for me personally, that I've smelled anything quite like it. Beach Bound, like, it instantly took me back to that Poolside and suntan candle, and I was nostalgic and fell in love with it. This one is totally new to me, not saying that nobody's ever made a scent like this before, but this one is totally new to me and probably my favorite thing out of the whole order. But that being said, I'm also psychotically in love with this one. Malibu Barbie, coconut, pineapple, and pink sugar. Now these are pretty beat up, and I don't really know why, because her packaging is always impeccable, and these arrived to me in excellent shape. So I don't know if Little J did something or if they've just gotten beaten up. I've only had this for like 4 or 5 days, but that's okay. So this is a heart-shaped, or it was a heart-shaped muffin. And I can probably get 3 melts out of this as well. Coconut, pineapple, and pink sugar. I do get more pineapple out of this than anything else. I get some pink sugar for sure. I get some coconut for sure. But I'm not going to say that they're like all equal to my nose. To my nose, this is predominantly a pineapple scent. It's a tropical drink scent, kind of like a pina colada. And then it's just got that little dash of pink sugar. And I want that also in body care very, very much. I want this in body care. I want this in a room spray. I want Ashley to make me a custom order of all the things. Just kidding. Kind of. And then finally, I have a unicorn cake. This is pomegranate, satsuma orange, berry sorbet, and birthday cake. This is a beautiful piece. It's very, very artistic. Like, in my opinion, this is a work of art. So we've got the actual cake slice, and it's got the drizzle on it. It's triple layer. This thing is huge. And then she made all of these little wax clouds and stars for them. Now, sadly, mine didn't survive. It separated. But that is okay. That is totally okay. But it's got, you know, that glitter all over it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And this thing, I don't even know how many melts I'm going to get out of this. Like probably at least 4. Maybe even 5, because I think I could melt this by itself. And then this thing would easily divide up into 4 pieces, I would think. But this smells great. As with anything that has satsuma in it, that's going to be the strongest note, or at least to my nose. So I get mostly the satsuma and the berry, a little bit of pomegranate. Don't really get birthday cake. Like, this is predominantly a fruity scent. I think maybe, if anything, the birthday cake might just add a little bit of creaminess when it melts. Like, the creaminess will come out, and it'll be like a creamy, fruity blend. But this is first and foremost a fruity blend, at least to my nose. But yes, very, very, very exciting order for me. And I think, I mean, Lindsay Love and I were talking, and this is like literally, we were both so ecstatic. We got our orders the same day. I got mine in the morning. She got hers a couple hours later. And we were both absolutely floored by these scents and how good they were and how authentic and how, like, immediately when you smell them, you're transported to the beach, like, literally. And I think Zeep is going to be a go-to for summer scents for me, because they're some of the best ones that I've ever smelled on cold, ever. And yeah, super excited about it. Anyway, that is the end of this haul, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Check it out if you're interested in Zeep. She's got a Facebook group, and she's pretty active on Instagram as well. But she's gotten more active in the Facebook group recently. So, yeah, that is it. I think she is having another restock about 3 weeks from now, where she is going to have a beach sampler that I'm probably going to have to get because she nails beachy scents. And she'll have body care then too. So that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good night.